have a guest with me. It's my daughter, Destiny. Hi, Destiny.
Hi.
All right. People were asking me about Destiny being a senior during the pandemic. She was a high school senior. She just graduated, and I couldn't answer exactly how she felt, so I asked her if she mind being interviewed, and she said, okay. So I'll ask her a few questions, and then that way she can tell people how she felt herself, because no one can answer that better than her. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So first, tell me what you remember about your last day of school.
I don't really remember much because it was a random Thursday, and it was the Thursday before we were supposed to start spring break. And halfway through the day, our principal came on the speakers and he told us that school's going to be canceled for Friday because of coronavirus. And all of us were extremely happy about that. But it was basically just like a normal day because we all thought that we were still going to come back after spring break.
Okay. So what were your thoughts when you found out that school was going to be canceled for the remainder of the year?
I was a little sad because I was going to miss out on all of like the senior things, and then our play wasn't going to be able to happen, and I wasn't going to be able to see the rest of my friends that I don't talk to normally outside of school.
Tell me about the things that you missed out on, all of the events that you missed because of the pandemic.
Graduation, senior prom, senior dinner, and the play that I was doing, and I think that's it.
What would you say that the pandemic has taught you?
It taught me to just live more in the moment and have a little more fun because first semester, me and all my friends, we worked super hard to get into colleges, and we're we'll have fun second semester because we don't really have anything to do second semester because we've already done everything we need to do.
Okay. If you could get one event back, only one, what event would that be?
Probably prom, because prom, I'd get to be with my senior friends and my junior friends, and it's just super fun getting to dress up and go somewhere with your friends and going out to eat and just having fun at the dance.
Okay. Well, what would you say has been the hardest part about us having to basically shelter in place, being quarantined during the pandemic?
It's really hard not seeing my friends every day because I'm used to seeing them every single day. And we'll still FaceTime each other, but it's not the same as being in the same room as them. So that's one thing that I'm kind of upset about.
Okay. So can you tell me, knowing what you know now and how things have played out because of the coronavirus, what would you tell Destiny on the first day of her senior year?
I'd probably just say have more fun and enjoy your time with your friends more because you don't get as much time as you think you're going to have with them, and second semester is going to be cut short, so you don't get to have any of the senior traditions that were going to happen. So I just tell her to have more fun.
So even though you missed out on a lot of big events and things have basically been turned upside down because even you couldn't work for a while because of it. So you were basically stuck here at home with us all day, every day during your senior year. And what would you say is a positive that you've seen because of the pandemic?
I've just seen people friendships strengthen, and I guess spending more time with your family, that's a good thing because most people are super busy, so they don't spend a lot of time with their family.
Exactly. That's one of the things that I think has been a good thing, is that especially with her leaving to go to school, I get to spend more time with her before she leaves home. Tell us a little bit about your future plans. What's next for you?
I'm going to go to UCO and study mass communications, and then after that I'm either going to do something in film or become a lawyer.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. I appreciate it very much, young lady, and I'm extremely proud of you, and I'm proud of you how you handled yourself during all of this.
Thank you.
Now, I will say, with everything that was going on, we kept being told that her graduation was going to be canceled, and then we were told that they would have an alternate type of graduation, and then it ended up having to be moved because of the weather here in Oklahoma. And I will say that although she didn't get to have the traditional graduation, I really like what her school decided to do. They had a drive up graduation, and it was really neat. Initially, I didn't know what to expect, but once we got there and saw how they had it set up outside in front of the school, and yes, we did have to stay in our car. She was the only one that was allowed to get out, but we were able to drive past as she received her diploma. And there were people there, all the families were so excited. We were honking our horns and, screaming and yelling for our children. So it was really neat to see how they put that together while people, they made sure they social distanced. Everyone was at least 6 feet apart. And I just thought it was absolutely wonderful. The kids had to get out of the car, one car at a time. So they really did their best to try to keep the kids safe. And I thought that was really neat that in spite of everything, that they still tried to do something to celebrate the kids. So I think that was awesome. And we also at home decided to have a parade for her so that our friends and family who lived here locally could still celebrate with us for her. And we had her stand out in the driveway and they were able to drive by. How did you like that?
It was really fun. I got to see a lot of my old teachers, and it's like a lot of people who've been big parts of my life who weren't able to come to the drive-by graduation, so that was really fun.
All right. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. I am just excited that I was able to interview Destiny, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, be safe out there.